Welcome to the learning activity, Describing Places. This activity covers basic ways of describing things that are present in a place, using there is, there are, there isn't, there aren't, use of some, any, many, a lot of, lots of. Questions with is there, are there, how many. Look at the picture. What are the things you see in the picture? Read the description below and observe the words used to describe the picture. Did you notice that the words there is and there are were used to describe the things in the picture? As you know, we use is with singular forms of things and are with plural forms. There is or there are is a way of saying that the thing or things are present at a place. There is can be shortened to there's, and there are can be shortened to there. So we can say, there's a lake near the town. There are houseboats on the lake. Do we see any people in the picture? How do we talk about things that are not present? We use there isn't or there aren't to talk about things that are not present. For example, there isn't any pollution. There aren't too many people. Isn't is the short form of is not, and aren't is the short form of are not. We have learned words we can use to describe things that may or may not be present at a place. Let's now learn words we can use to talk about the number of things. Look at the picture and read its description. For things that are more in number, we use the word many. The word many describes the number of birds in the picture. For things that are less in number, we use the word some. There are only 2 hills in the picture, so we use some to describe their number. We can use any with aren't to say that something is not present. So then we say, there aren't any people. It means that there are no people. We have learned that we can use many to describe things if there are more in number. We can also use the words a lot of and lots of in place of many. However, there's a difference between a lot of and lots of. We use a lot of with singular form of things. For example, there's a lot of snow or there's a lot of greenery. We use lots of with plural form of things. For example, there are lots of birds. We know that we can make questions out of statements by changing the order of the words in the statement. For example, the statement, this is my pen, can be changed into the question, is this my pen? Similarly, we can form questions with there is and there are by changing the word order. For example, there is a swimming pool in the hotel. Is there a swimming pool in the hotel? There are shops in this hotel. Are there shops in this hotel?
We know that we use the word many to talk about things that are more in number. For example, there are many people on the beach. We can also use many to ask about the number of things. We use many with how to ask such questions. For example, how many people were there on the beach? Or, how many rooms are there in the hotel?
Let's sum up what we've learnt. In this learning activity, we learnt using there is, there are, there isn't, and there aren't for describing things that are present in a place. For example, there is a lake near the town. There are mountains around the lake. There isn't any pollution. There aren't many people here. Using some, any, many, a lot of, and lots of. For example, there are some people swimming in the sea. There are many people on the beach. There isn't any pollution. There is a lot of snow on the mountains. There are lots of pine trees. Asking questions with is there, are there, and how many. For example, is there a swimming pool in the hotel? Are there deluxe suites in the hotel? How many rooms are there in the hotel?
Congratulations! You've completed the learning activity, describing places.